Hello guys and welcome back. This is Michael from Commando to Yogi, and this channel is all about teaching ourselves how we can become our own hero, because we can read all of these books, we can go and see all of these people to try and help us or assist us, but essentially it all comes back to just ourselves. We were born into this world as an individual and we're going to get taken out as an individual. And this video is about digital nutrition. People say you are what you eat. I say bollocks. It's more about how you think, which in turn makes you how you feel, and then it's all a vicious cycle. So that's what this video is all about, you know, the things that we're going to be digesting on a mental level. So stay tuned, don't forget to subscribe, like, all of that jazz. Thank you very much, and let's hit it.
Ever since the day that you went away, you've been spending flowers to me, flowers today.
Hey, so, whoa, my hair's coming out. Whoa, big drama. So they say an average, a human spends about 4 years inside a car. All right. So let's think about that in a car. So putting that into a little scenario, think how much people spend watching the box. Inside the box, obviously, inside the home. But yeah, and it just goes to show you, like, how much time do you watch TV for? And then when you're not doing that, what are you doing? Most of the time you're watching your phone and on the screen. And I don't think people quite understand the massive, massive, massive importance of what you're putting in your mind. Advertising, subliminal messages, all of this stuff has a massive impact on your health. I don't know whether you guys know, but years and years and years ago, when we were hunter-gatherers, we used to have this fight or flight, which is like the fight or flight or the rest and digest. So you've got the parasympathetic dominant in your nervous system, parasympathetic dominant, which is rest and digest, and then you've got the sympathetic dominant, which is the fight or flight. So if you're up against some saber-toothed tiger or whatever, you need to kick into that and then get away. And when you're in that state of stress, internal stress, you basically all the blood inside your body leaves your digestion and it goes out to your extremities, because you're feeling a stress response, and that's your normal response of your body. Fight or flight, blood leaves digestion, leaves stomach, leaves this area, goes out to your extremities to escape to this. But in this day and age that we're living in right now, people don't get this at all. In this day and age, we haven't got to face saber-toothed tigers. But that same response inside our body, the physiological response, we still get it just the same. By doing what? By watching TV, watching stuff that stresses us out. Even when we think we're not getting stressed, people watch the news all the time. I mean, come on now. I think we all know how ridiculously unhealthy the news is for everybody. You know, it's not really there to advise us on what's really going on. Is there to put us in place? And if anyone knows anything about history, you know, in regards to newspapers and news, I think it was Henry VIII who came up with an idea of letting the people know, or letting them think what's going on by writing a piece of paper and passing it around to all the people, and then the people read it and then feel more relaxed when basically they're just doing something else. That's when newspapers first come about, and then from there it escalated to, like, you know, more than one page. And from black and white to colour, and then to the news, and everyone's just glued in thinking, oh, I know. I remember my dad said to me, I said, Dad, most of that stuff's a load of crap, because he's talking about the Middle East and that, and obviously I was out there at some point in my life. And I said, Dad, it's a load of crap. He goes, no, I mean, I said, Dad, the news is not good to watch. He goes, well, you know, I have to watch the news. How do you know how do you know what's going on in the world if you don't watch the news? But there you go. That's just kind of the old-fashioned mindset. The news is not healthy for us whatsoever. It puts a lot of people in this state of fight or flight, and then all these health problems, all this inflammation in the body, every disease that you can think of, most of them come from a cause of inflammation inside the body. And why is that? Because most of it, you can't digest the food, or something, some stress from work, or from doing something that you don't like, or driving, all these massive stresses, which then send the blood down to our extremities, which then takes the power away from our stomach and our digestion. Then we get built up and have digestive problems, and then that causes this and that causes this. I mean, so much power and so much health comes from our gut. We don't understand the power of digital digestion, digital nutrition. Really, like, listen to some nice music. Like staying away from the screen in general, just away from the screen. Or if you're gonna watch something, just watch something more pleasant, or treat yourself once a week. Even most movies. I'll tell you a little story actually. First Dates. I used to watch this years ago, and I used to love it, and it was amazing, right? I haven't watched TV for years. I do not watch it at all, and I nor do I listen to the radio or anything. But when I was living in Holland last year, I stayed at my friend's house for a couple of days. They were house sitting, and I come back, and then they were watching First Dates, and I sat there and watched it with them, being social. And then I was like, wow, like it massively changed. Before it was kind of funny, and now every single segment you watch, I'm not putting First Dates down here, you're probably gonna love it, but this is just my observation. Every segment you watch, there's always on one of them that just they hit the music, and then there's someone talking about cancer or death or something that's bad happened in their life, all this stuff. And I'm sorry, but I don't know whether you know anything about nocebo, but there's a nocebo, just like there's a placebo when people are taking tablets and they don't know, they think it's the real one, and they take it and it makes them better because they think about it. It's the same both ways. It's not just, oh yeah, it's right that way, forget about the other way. It's exactly the same the other way. It's called nocebo. All right. And basically people think themselves ill. You think about how much stuff there is around everywhere. Cancer research, oh, cancer charity, cancer. People are basically walking around with cancer written on the forehead and with tattoos these days. You watch bloody First Dates now. Every single episode, there's cue music, and then there's something else, about cancer or about death or some other disease. There's a difference and a fine line between bringing awareness to something and creating more of the something. And I believe that all this advertising, it's like cancer advertising. It's the same way of marketing works. I don't know a lot of people know about marketing and how it works. These little messages, things that we think that we see, we don't see. If you get hypnotized and you go back to the supermarket where you were today, you could hypnotize somebody and they could tell you what's on the bottom shelf, 2 up in the bloody jar, food section or whatever, just because our subconscious takes in all of this stuff. And it's the same with all this, the C word and all of this jazz. I mean, honestly, everything, everywhere you go, and then you got the news, and then you got this, and then when you haven't got the news, you got someone else, and you got someone else talking about this, and you watch First Dates all just to escape, and then watch something funny, but actually now that has a segment of something, and all of these stuff has a massive impact on our health, our mental health, our thought process, our emotions, and then we create it. I mean, a lot of people create illness through illness advertisements. And I know there's an awareness. We've got to bring awareness to stuff. Yeah, I get it. I am all for bringing awareness to illnesses and mental health and all that. I'm for it. But in regards to that, there's also a lot of marketing for it nowadays. It's the same as, it's basically marketing. And I know, oh no, it's not, but it is. Anyway, there's that. There's the news. All of this stuff has a massive impact on our health, a massive impact on our digestion. If our digestion's messed up, like 80% of diseases come about from the gut, really. It's so important, and people do not realize how unhealthy it is. Keep watching the video. Try and having a week off, a week off watching the news, or a week off just, I don't know, watch something pleasant. I mean, just choose what you like, choose what you watch. I mean, do I ever watch movies? Do I watch no real movies or nothing anymore? Of course, yeah. If I want to zone out on a movie, like the week when I was feeling too ill, I was feeling that ill that I couldn't escape the cycle of illness, and I wanted to switch off into something, so I watched some nonsense movie, So, I'm not some bloody guy that doesn't watch anything. If I want to watch a movie, I'll watch a movie. I'm trying to bring awareness to digital nutrition. The stuff that we put inside our mind has a massive, massive impact on our overall health, our mental health, physical health, like really. So this video is about just bring some awareness to your situation, what you're watching on a regular basis, even scrolling through, when you scroll through these Facebook things or other people's life and all this, and you think, oh my God, what's this? Oh my God, look at this person. Oh, look at all this bad that's going on in the world. Oh my God, all this bad that's going on in the world. Oh God, I can't believe this. I'm going to write a comment. All of these things, they're just pruning another stress inside you, which is causing more ill and more thinking in yourself. Do you know what I mean? That's what it is. You're looking at these things, they create a response, then a response creates a reaction. Again, just have a little cut off maybe for a week. Just try it out. Just listen to some music for a week. Cut off the screen, cut off everything. A week of pleasant music. And yeah, it's very powerful stuff. So basically this video is just about digital nutrition and being careful and being aware of what you choose to watch and put inside this. People care about, all these people care about what they eat, Oh, I eat this, oh my God. I mean, I don't know about you, but how many How many stress-ed health freaks do you know? I know a lot. You know, they eat all the right food and are so choosy about everyone else eating food. I mean, I know the most zen out people that just eat what they want and don't care and don't have any opinions about anybody else. And you know, it's all about this, taking ourselves away from this negative input into our brain. Sometimes we don't even think it does, but it affects us. And just having a break. So yeah, guys, I'm just bringing some awareness to digital nutrition. Watching out what we put inside our minds. You know, have a little break, experiment. Life is about experimenting. Life is about self-experimentation. Have a little elimination plan, you know. I'm going to eliminate this for a week, see how I feel. Write out a little thing, how you feel in the morning, how you feel in the evening, how you feel throughout the day. Write it all out and then eliminate something out of your life for a week. Try it out. I mean, this is what it's all about. I love trying out new things. Just try it out, guys. No matter what your thoughts and beliefs are about life, about the next life, about the life before, whatever they are, it doesn't matter. You're going to forget it. So you might as well just do all the things that you feel like you want to do in this life and experiment as much as you can. And that's basically the video, yeah. So do some experimenting with yourself. Be careful what you put inside your mind. Take care. Don't be so hard on yourself and be who you are. Be yourself. Don't try to be somebody that you're not or try and please other people. Just be exactly who you are. We're all a little bit woohoo, you know. That's just how we are. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. Be your own hero. And please don't forget to subscribe, like down the bottom. Thank you very much for watching. Michael, out.
Flowers today, instead of sending flowers, come